Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 1. The members are Hari Krisurani, Made Miranti Khairunisa, Rena Rensiana Girsang, and Shafira Di Maharani. We are going to presentation reading about 7 tips for how to read faster and still understand what you read. The ability to read faster is very important skill, especially for people who need to read a large amount of the text every day, such as students, editors, reading enthusiasts, and etc. It allows the reader to grasp what is being read much faster and help to cut down the time spent on reading and understanding the text. Here are some tips to read faster while maintaining reading comprehension. First is preview the text. Previewing is a strategy that readers use to recall prior knowledge and set a purpose for reading. Previewing a text helps readers prepare for what they are about to read and set a purpose for reading. There are several steps for previewing the text. The first is uh, scan the text from the beginning to the end, paying special attention to heading, subheading, anything in bold or a large font and bullet point. Second, skim the introductory and concluding paragraph to get a big picture understanding. Next is try to identify transition sentence and examine any image or graph and figure out about the author structure the text. Second is plan your attack. To plan your attack, there are several steps you should do. First is think about your goals. Second, determine the author's goals in writing the material based on your preview. And the last is if your goal is more limited in scope than the author's plan to only find and read the pertinent section. Next is third, be mindful. Often, as a reader, we get disturbed by some noises, distraction, and interruption. It makes us lack of concentration. To overcome this problem, you should be mindful when your thoughts wander as you read. If you notice that you are fantasizing about something rather than focusing on the text, gently bring your mind back to the material. The next will be presented by Rena.
Okay, thank you, Hari. And then the fourth step is don't read every word. Prep readers select words and they read groups of words. Rather than reading from left to right, speed readers will move their eyes up and down the page to find the important words. Their motive is not to understand every word, rather it is to seek answers. When reading, you may often come open a word or phrase that you don't understand. Your first impulse may be to look up the word in your dictionary. Before resorting to a dictionary, though, you should first determine whether the word you don't know is important. If it isn't, then ignore it. Consider the following sentence. You could also point your finger or a pen at each chunk of words will help you learn to move your eyes quickly over the text. Next, the fifth step is don't read every section. Skip the sections that are relevant to your purpose. Reading selectively will make it possible for you to digest the main points of many texts, rather than only having time to fully read a couple. The next step is write a summary. By reading, you should synthesize the information and write or draw a mind map summary. more a visual or verbal learner of what you have learned so that you will have better memory. The last step is practice timeline. Approaching a text strategically, reading actively, and summarizing effectively takes practice. Use a timer to test how many words or pages per minute you can read. So that's the last presentation of our group. If you have any question or suggestion, you can leave it in the forum section. Thank you.